Okay, this new camera, this old camera, I don't know if you can see me or not. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Just found out some bad news a few minutes ago on Twitter, because I didn't watch the whole newscast tonight, so I got a cold. Catherine Harrop from CBC is gone, retired, tout fini. And you know that we're getting old when people you watch on TV starting to retire. Now, I taped it, I never watched it, so maybe a lot of people never. Catherine was a journal. Let's see what she says. I never watched it, so it'll be a first for me. Let's see how it goes. Okay.
Well, for those of you who make us a part of your evening on a regular basis, you know that Catherine Harrop is a special breed of reporter. For over 30 years, she has informed, entertained, and enlightened us, and more than likely, she has made you laugh out loud. Well, today is her last day with CBC New Brunswick, but before we send her off to retirement, we of course needed to give Catherine the last word, and in true Catherine style, she wanted to report on her own goodbye. So for the last time, here's the CBC's Catherine Harrop reporting.
You're a very hard girl to teach.
It's been fun. It's been sad. It's been tough.
Well, the front was put near all glass, and it's all broke out.
But I shall be forever grateful for the opportunity to hear and share the stories of the people in my home province.
Well, tonight on Life Tracks,
One of the first segments I did was called Life Tracks. It was an eclectic mix of topics from the history of hopscotch and tips from the pros.
The best kind of rock to have is a small rock.
To the reactions you get when you have a famous name. I interviewed John Lennon. Not that one. This one.
And they come back in with, I thought you were dead.
Hello. I will always remember the sheer joy of participating with a choir game enough to reinvent the 12 Days of Christmas King's Landing style.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3,000 donuts men.
all right, who swiped the donor man?
Life Tracks eventually signed off and School Zone took its place. That gave me the opportunity to meet and film some of the most interesting teachers and students in the province, and to look at some controversial topics that still cause discussion today. It was his son John who launched David Jory into a battle with the school system. It was a battle that would take years against a system that refused to include his Down syndrome son. Gordon Porter was part of that system, a principal skeptical of any move to include children with disabilities in normal classrooms. Jeff Sparks was one of the first children with severe disabilities in New Brunswick included in a regular classroom.
Happy birthday, Ben.
I will always hold dear a moment at Coles Island School. We were profiling rural principal Dan Duguay.
Mr. Duguay, your pants are gonna get wet. His pants is gonna get wet.
I met David and Imelda Purley 18 years ago. They were changing things for the better then, and they still are.
Set out to do what we wanted to do when we were younger, is like, we have to make sure that each generation is going to be able to be stronger.
There has to be a balance. We're arming them so that they will be there to provide a Wabanaki perspective.
Even in snowstorms, compassion and determination can be found walking up the hill in front of you.
I need to see my patients.
I caught up with Dr. Debbie Gallen. And then there were the people wanting to change things, like Lisa Mosley. Over many years, she shared the small victories, the exhaustion, and the frustration of raising a child with severe autism. When Nicholas turned 11, he entered into a world of torment.
I just said, no, I just can't do this anymore. Something has to be done.
I learned of one of the downsides of online genetic testing, when Victoria Bohr thought she wasn't susceptible to breast cancer.
I thought something's got to be wrong, because we already celebrated. We already felt like we had beat this thing.
So how could 23andMe say that she's clear and you guys say that she has it?
Then I learned when genetic testing can lead to an amazing discovery. David Carty found a son he never knew he had.
I thought, oh my God, this is my kid, and he has a British accent.
There we go. It's a wonderful. Yeah, it's my father. It's my dad. I mean, we connected immediately.
Love at first sight or something, you know.
So everything was going along really well, and then CBC started hiring people I interviewed in grade school. Did I get your name?
Lauren Bird.
Lauren Bird?
Lauren Bird, CBC News, Fredericton.
That was fun. So thank you, New Brunswick, for sharing your stories with me. And by the way, I'm keeping the jacket.
Oh, thank you for watching, and for one final goodbye, come here, you. Come here. Oh my goodness, you licked me some. Oh, I can't believe it. Listen, are you ready for this?
Can you ever be ready to say goodbye to something you've done has been your whole life for years?
Well, it's a catalog of work to be proud of, and one last selfie for the road, maybe.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Love it.
Overtime.
Email me that.
I will send that to you right away.
Thank you.
Oh my God. See you later. Miss you too much.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Oh my God. Yep, we're getting old. It's too bad. Things gotta change. I was shocked. I sent her an email, private email, and she, as Catherine would do, she replied. I won't read what she said. She sent me a little selfie, a little thing here. I think that's what everybody has one. But anyway, no, she was good. She was good.
Inside India, we're flooding.
This is
about 100 people.
This is a different. That was a different journalist. I won't say that is, because if she's bored, all she got to do is start a blog or Facebook. She opened a lot of stories. She started a lot of stories that I started. We always kept in touch, and she would pass along certain issues. She wasn't afraid. Not like these today's journalists. They're going to, they don't want to investigate. They don't want to get the whole story. But Catherine is special. As a matter of fact, I would call her Jesus. Why would I call her Jesus? She played the part of Jesus on Good Friday at the St. Dustin Church. I found that sharp. No, a lot of memories, all good, and all she has to do is keep busy, and we will meet again, I'm sure, on the street. And never know, maybe me and her could have side by side. And no, she was good. And she will be missed, and looks like all the good ones are leaving. Yes, we're getting old. Sad.